Okay, today we're going to be exploring the metric system. So I made this chart. In the metric system, basically, we have the same thing, length, mass or weight, and capacity. Except that we have fewer measurements. Even though there's many more that exist, these are the ones that are most common. So for length, you just learn about kilometers, which is basically like 10 fields, 10 soccer fields put together. Meters, which is about this right here. That's a meter. Centimeters, which in your ruler, you have right these little numbers right there. Each one of those is a centimeter. And millimeters are those tiny little lines, okay? So that's a millimeter. A centimeter, just so that you guys kind of get a good idea, a centimeter is about the width of your fingernail. A millimeter is about the width of a napkin. A meter is about, if you open your arms, it would be about this much. And a kilometer, it's, less than a mile, but it's far away. Okay, so when you're thinking about which unit to use, I want you guys to really think of this. Centimeters about your nail, millimeters, tiny little thing, just like the width of a napkin. Okay, now that is for length, which you already did. Now we're going to talk about mass. In mass, we just use two things. We use the gram and the kilogram. Now I want you guys to notice something. There was kilometer, kilogram, millimeter, milliliter. Why do we use the same prefix? And in the metric system, basically, we use the same thing because kilo means 1,000. So when you're thinking about a kilometer, that means 1,000 meters. A kilogram means 1,000 grams. So what is a gram? Let's see. A gram is actually the weight of, here we go. That's what I was looking for. So a penny. A penny weighs 1 gram. So if you think what a kilogram means, get 1,000 pennies, put them in a bag, carry them, and that's what a kilo is. But getting 1,000 pennies might be a little hard, so I thought I would give you guys some ideas. For example, this bag of beans, it's quite heavy. It's probably about 1,000 pennies. So if I were to measure this, I would actually measure it in kilos more so than in grams. Now, this box, it's empty. Should I measure it in kilograms or just in grams? Is it some pennies, but not more than 1,000? And I have a scale right here that we can use. And sure enough, it is only, I'm going to show it to you guys. It's only about 100 grams, okay? So this box weighs about what 100 pennies would weigh. Now, when we talk about the units of, so again, just to review, in mass we only have kilograms and grams. We also have metric tons, and a metric ton is 1,000 kilograms, okay? But just for you guys for now, you're basically just focusing mostly on the gram or the kilogram, which is 1,000 grams. And now for capacity, remember in the customary system, we had tons of units. We had fluid ounces, cups, pints, quarts, gallons. In the metric system, we only really use liters and milliliters. And here, a liter is basically, I was ready, but I wasn't as ready as I thought. This is a liter, okay? It's almost like a quart. So a liter and a milliliter, it's not, so these are measuring spoons. This is the tiniest one, the 1/4 of a teaspoon, and it's not even one of them. So half of this is about a milliliter, okay? So, for example, if I have a can of soda, what would I measure it in? Would I measure it in liters or in milliliters? And guess what? We measure it in milliliters, even though we're not going to be counting them. We know we can actually look over here. And if you look right over here, you can see it says that this can has 355 milliliters. Okay, so I hope this helps, and just when you're trying to estimate if you should be measuring things in one unit or the other, this would hopefully be helpful.